All right, part 3. So they couldn't come and get her body. That's been for everyone. I think it was 8 hours for Mom. It was 7.5 hours for Dad. And it was 13 hours for Uncle Marcel. And I guard them. But it's, you have to, it's the smell of death, you never forget it. I was in Groundhog Day. Even though I called time of death, I was with her when she died. There's no way I could deny it. Every morning I would wake up and I would go to the kitchen, make her French vanilla coffee, her toast with marmalade, and I'd trot to her. I'd put it on the end table, on the coffee table by the lazy boy, and I'd trot to her room to go get her. And I would open her room and go, every morning I did that to myself. Oh my gosh, she's gone. I would text her all the time, or have to go into Ottawa and, oh my God, I better text Mom, We went up to Cochrane for a funeral in July, and oh my God, I need to text Mom. And Kevin did the same, but and it was that, and I was screwed. Totally screwed. I didn't know if I could get through that. And it's the guilt on top of that, because when I was dying, all those times, if my mom had done that, I would have come down and clobbered her. That's not what you want. I knew I was letting her down. She would never want that for me. She left her entire life to come and, at 24 years old, she left everything to come and live with me and take care of me and dedicate her life to me, to give me a life that I could live with Kevin. And I'm doing that with it. Here, like, darkest depression, I couldn't. And then I'd guilt. Oh my God, Mom, I'm so, I don't know. Yeah, it was terrible. I couldn't believe it. And I'm doing that to my mom. I understand grief now. Where I went wrong is I punished myself for my feelings. I know where she is. I should be ecstatic. I am ecstatic for her. I've been there. You shouldn't be feeling like this. You should be happy for her. I think it was maybe spring of last year, I think. It took me out every day. I was writing in the sand, Mom. And Kevin said, do you think our love is going to be enough to get you through this? I don't know. I was in the pits of hell, the darkness. Never spoke a word. Then, I think it was spring of 2024, around there. I went, wow. Wow. Mom. Thank you. Thank you. I can release you now. Because the Tina that existed with you, who was Tina without Mom? The Tina that existed with you is the same Tina sitting here. And it's not the Tina that's looking off the second story going, if I dive that way, I hit the coral in my head and I'll die just like that. Or I'll see I could do that. Or I could take all those pills. No. But it's yeah, wow, Mom. Someone gave me some really good advice. I think it was Michel Deroche, actually. Mom and I had all these little things, traditions or whatever, habits. Every night I'd go to bed much earlier than she did, and right before I'd enter my room, I'd turn around to the lazy boy and we would both, right, kisses. And all those little things that Mom and I had all those years, like I'd love you a million pumpkin pies. He says keep doing them. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and it's just, I did it, Mom. I did it. I mean, I broke my foot and it was so, oh my God, this journey. And I was offered a reading. She contacted me on Instagram by the Long Island medium. She says, there's a woman here, and she's your mom, and she wants to talk to you. And I said, no. I know the only way I'm going to get to communicate with my mom is if I raise my vibration. Yeah. I can't be you have to raise your vibration, so they can they can come in. And this is making me earn it. I want to talk to my mother myself. So I'm going to, then Kevin and I moved back down here so they could finish, I don't remember now, finish that place. Uncle Marcel is gone. We put all that money into, anyways. And I'm laying, and my health took it. You see, I get sick of any kind. My kidneys, everything's still right. If I get sick with anything, it'll take me 1.5 to 2 years to come back. If I get down to 75 pounds and I can't eat, and oh my God, it's always been like that since I flatlined. My body's been through a lot since 2009 organ failure. Yeah, I catch something, it takes me a long time to bounce back, even though I'm stubborn and I'll push it for a long. That's probably why, actually. Anyways, I was in bad shape, and I was laying on this couch, and Kevin was sitting there, and he says, babe. I said, yeah. He said, I don't want you to live like this for me. If you need to let go, let go. I don't want to see you living like this anymore if you're doing it for me. I went, oh my God. My mother never had the guts to say that. Holy shit. That's truly selfless. Oh, that's what you do, my God, that's love. And boom, I sat up and I went, fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore. I was, oh my God, skinny. If I showed you pictures, I think that's the skinniest I've ever been. I don't even know if I was 70 pounds. Oh, I was skin and bones. I kept losing muscle and weight, and just terrible. Nothing fit. Still doesn't, but I put on some weight. I said, no, that's it. I said, I stood up, and I hadn't been able to walk like that. I stood up and fuck this. I'm not doing this. As if negative energy, stupid, allowing any sickness to get me like that. Come on. That was it. Live, love, laugh. Still was sick. And then I was diagnosed with ALS. So, what's the difference? So, you diagnosed me with organ failure, breast cancer, lip cancer, And so, you can believe the diagnosis. You don't have to believe the prognosis. I think that's up to you. All right. That was part 3. Part 4.